on, bro? Long time no see.
What's up, man? Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Finally back, man. Been busy on vacation. Everyone working, got a lot of shit going on. But me and you are back. Mike will not be on with us tonight. He's a little busy packing, getting ready for his vacation coming up over the weekend, and had a lot of work shit to do. So we're gonna hold it down for a little bit. Quick show tonight, but we got some shit to talk about, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we haven't. What? It's been since basically the draft, right?
Yeah, right before I left for vacation, just about. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? What's up, Janine?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, man. We got a lot of good stuff in I mean, not last night's Ranger game, but we got a lot of good stuff going on for New York for a while, man. Yeah.
What's up, Brian?
What's up,
Yeah,
Brian?
did he backed out at the last minute? He's got shit going on. It is what it is, bro. We'll hold it down. We'll hold it down. But we definitely got
man.
We got a lot. We got a lot of shit, a lot of topics tonight, Brian. I know you were busting balls. We got to talk a little more, so we're gonna get some more stuff in for you tonight.
Yeah,
got
man.
A lot of Ranger talk. We'll talk a little bit about the NBA. Knicks, sucked. They lost over the weekend, but tough run, man. Definitely a tough run out of them.
It's promising for the future, man, for sure.
Absolutely. They got a lot of promising future ahead. I like our players. Brunson's a beast, man. He played until he couldn't. He was banged up. But
man, what a warrior, man.
Look it up, man. Yeah, we'll talk a little boxing, UFC. We'll talk a little bit about the NBA, a little bit about NHL playoffs. Yankees are in full swing. They've been phenomenal. And we'll recap a little bit of the draft, man. Let's get it going.
Yeah, let's run it.
This is Sports of Ages.
All right, man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess let's run it back to the draft, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. We haven't been on. Everyone, again, we've been busy, but draft was good, man. I like the first round a lot. A lot of surprises, man. Falcons going with Penix.
Makes no sense.
That was
nuts.
No I mean, I get it. They're trying to do like a Packers Jordan Love type thing. Get the guy, let him sit for a little bit. But I mean, Penix is one of the older quarterbacks, so that made it a little bit weird.
Yeah. I find it hard Cousins doesn't take it a little personally. I know he's saying the right things to the media, but you got to take it a little personally. I mean, you got all that money. They brought you in, but we'll see, man.
I think it's a safety blanket, man. You never know if Cousins gets hurt. His injury was a lot later in the season than a guy like Rodgers.
True.
I mean, Cousins didn't get hurt until like week 8 or 9, so it may have a different effect when he gets back to the field, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird pick, but there were some other good picks, man. I like the draft. I mean, no defensive player going until pick 15 was nuts.
That was wild.
They said it was the first time in almost 60 years.
Yeah, I mean, we had a ton of QBs go. I mean, that's usually the trend for a little bit, but we had a lot go in the first 10.
I mean, it was 6 quarterbacks in the first 13 picks.
I still don't get the Bo Nix pick from Denver, man.
It's definitely a weird one. I know a lot of people are saying, again, he's another older guy who might fall, but I loved him in college. I really did.
No, for sure. I think they could have got him a little later, though, if we're being honest.
I do, too. But I mean, I don't think a team like the Raiders were going to snag him. I think he would have ended up being there a little later if they wanted to trade back and get some more picks, because I just don't think they're a team that's ready to win right now. But, you never know with Sean Payton, man. I kind of trust him with what he's done. We'll see. They're going to be a bottom of the barrel team this year, but get this kid in. Getting the experience isn't the worst thing early on.
See what happens. Yeah,
that's it, man. So draft was definitely good, man.
I know you guys are happy. You got your big boy in the O-line, man.
Yeah, I love the pick. I told you guys that night we went live. I was happy with. I mean, just about anything they could have done, as long as it wasn't a defensive player. I wanted wide receiver. I wanted O-line, and they got O-line, and then they took one of the better receivers that was left in the 3rd round, who was a beast. The kid's a beast. Yeah,
I mean, that's the yards after catch guy, right?
Yeah, he plays a very similar game to Deebo Samuel, man. He's a real good player, so I'm happy with that. Rodgers loves him. I mean, Rodgers wanted him before the draft. He said that was the guy I want. They got him in the 3rd round.
Great.
I think he's actually living with Rodgers right now. Rodgers hit him up after the draft and told him, "Come live with me."
In his
live with me in the guest house. Yeah, so he's staying with Rodgers. They already got a little bit of connection going, which is awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, awesome. I'm excited, man. Mike's not on here, but we'll talk about the Giants a little bit. Giants got Neighbors. I mean, it's a great pick, man. You can't go wrong with him. He's a great player. I still don't know, man. I think you can get all the weapons you have, but if you don't have a quarterback, what's it worth, you know?
I mean, if I were I know Mike disagrees. I still would have, if you had the opportunity. I know they were taking, I think New England was taking Coles at 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have shored up that package a little more and send it that way, man. I mean,
yeah.
See what happens. I mean, you shore up your QB, everything else falls in line, you know?
Yeah, I think it's just a tough situation, man, because a guy like Daboll, you know, Joe Shane, I mean, clearly they've showed some trust and they're saying all the right things about Jones in the media, but how do you not have a backup plan? I mean, Drew Lock can't be your backup plan. You're kind of putting your job on the line for a guy that hasn't given you shit.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is? If Jones comes out and has a great year, all right, fine, shut me up then. That's fine. I mean, if he comes out and he has 16 touchdowns, 9 picks, couple fumbles, and they miss the playoffs again, you're going to regret not making that trade for the QB, man. I mean,
this guy would have to throw 30 touchdowns this year for him to have a successful season. And only 4 players in the league threw 30 touchdowns last year. That's how bad the quarterback play was. I just don't know, man. I don't think it was a smart decision here.
I don't know. I get the commitment, but you know what? Commitment's only going to get you so far when you're getting abused by the New York media. When this guy's blowing it, you start off this. You know, I think the schedule. Yeah, obviously the schedules came out. It's you know, the Giants don't have that bad of a schedule. I don't think, at least.
You know what? Games. Actually, when it comes to like percentages, I guess from wins last year, they actually have a tougher schedule. That's good.
Well, the first couple games aren't that bad, though.
No, to start the season, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But I mean, if they come out 0-3 and Jones looks like shit, I mean, it's going to be an uproar, man. That's not sounding.
He's a Giants fan that has really no expectations right now. I mean, he wanted a quarterback bad. He wanted one of those guys that wanted him to trade up, and they didn't do it. I mean, you can't be mad at the pick with Neighbors, but it's just
you know what it was with this year's class though. The QBs were so good in this class. Next year's are like you don't know what you're going to get. You know what you were getting with this class of QBs, like
potential at least. You know, you knew
your top 5 QBs are just everybody was moving up for a reason, man. You know, obviously it's luck of the draw. You don't know until they actually get out there, but I mean. This was the year to make the move, man. I mean,
look how early Penix went. If I was a Giants fan, I wouldn't have been mad at them taking Penix sitting there at 6.
No,
if say you don't want McCarthy, he's a project. Okay, take Penix.
Yeah.
What do you have to lose? That receiver. I mean, if Jones gets hurt, say week 4, Drew Lock isn't winning. What is Drew Lock's going to win a couple games and he's going to be Gardner Minshew? Like that's what he is, man. He's not a winner in the league. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think they kind of put their job on the line for this guy who. Again, his best season got him $40 million, was 15 touchdowns and 5 picks. That's not acceptable.
No, for sure. Well, I mean, I know we short up our O-line too. We get the big boy from Oklahoma, man. And I think eventually what we're going to do is we're going to move Smith over probably to left tackle, or this guy can even play left tackle too, man.
It was definitely a need for you guys, for sure, man.
Huge. I mean, the only thing I didn't like is we didn't really address running back, man. I mean, I know we got Zeke back, but how much does really Zeke have left? And he's going to get to your goal line touchdowns.
That's about
it's going to happen.
You don't know what you're going to get from him.
A running back room's that Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn, man. I mean,
it's not a great. I think I saw PFF came out with their rankings by position. They said they gave the Cowboys the worst in the league for running back.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know, man. You still have your Kareem Hunts out there and stuff like that. I mean, worst case scenario, make a phone call, but
grab one during camp. You need a guy.
But the fact that we don't even call Derrick Henry or and then Jerry Jones is coming out saying we couldn't afford him. He didn't get that big of a contract, man. What, he got two for 14 or something like that.
Yeah,
you gave Zeke 1 for 3, 1 for 4.
It's a shit show over there right now, man. It's just turning into a circus. Like
I could see us being the bottom of the division, man. Everybody got better. Washington got better. The Eagles got better. Eagles draft well every year.
Dude, their team on paper it's
crazy.
It's fucking insane. And Washington, I think Washington's going to be good.
Well, I get that. I know, but you know what? At that point, that's where you have your restructures and whatnot. if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm restructuring. I know he didn't get his big deal yet, but whoever's making the big money should be rescheduled. Doing whatever to.
Yeah, he definitely
Man,
should.
To bring in Derrick Henry and save you from throwing the ball 40 times a year, I mean,
Yeah,
but
that's definitely kind of true. I mean, again, $7 million for a running back, though, a guy of that caliber compared to Zeke, really isn't that bad. I think they could have made it work, man.
I think they could have made it. Nobody messes with the cap better than Jerry Jones, man. I mean, he's done it for years. I mean, but you know what? You can't afford it, but all right, so what price are we going to pay now? We're going to be garbage for the next 3 years? I'd rather overpay and have the tax, and sit there and get mopped up by everybody. So
yeah,
I'm coming up with no expectations, but
that's it. I mean, I feel like the last 3 years, that's how you are, man. You know how the season goes. They win during the regular season, and
first round.
What happens at the end happens at the end every year.
First round exit every year, man. It is what it is.
But Cowboys draft was not bad. Again, draft overall was pretty good, man. Moving forward, though, we'll talk a little baseball here. Yankees, man.
Yeah.
We had our guys they got going early. The only player that wasn't was Judge, and now
he's lighting it up.
I don't know what happened the last 30 games, but he's back to being the best power hitter in baseball. The guy has 15 home runs, 11 in his last, I think, 26 games. He's been fucking insane, dude.
Another one today. Yeah.
Yep, another one today and another win. Soto's been really good. Volpe's on a 17-game hit streak. Even Stanton, his average is over 250 right now, like 12 home runs, almost 30 RBIs. You can't ask for more out of him, especially after the past 2 years, how he's always been hurt. He started off the season phenomenal. I mean, the Yankees have the second best record in baseball. We don't have Cole or Dominguez.
I know.
It's insane.
Was it the Phillies, right? Have the number one?
Yeah, Phillies.
Like a couple games.
Phillies have been fucking. They've won. I think they said I saw today 29 out of their last 34 games.
Yeah, they're hot. Yeah,
that's crazy in baseball. 29-4, 29-5. That's crazy.
You know what? I mean, it catches up, man. They're gonna get hit with the injury bug eventually, just like everybody else. It's gonna, you can always
such a long season, man. I mean,
exactly. It's such a big stretch, man. I mean, bound to happen.
Yeah, without a doubt. So they've been doing good. Mets, they had a little bit of a hot streak towards the beginning of the season. They started off slow, and then they went on like a 10-game win streak. But since then, I mean, they've been fucking brutal, man. They just don't have it. Lindor and Alonso are both fucking playing really bad. Their pitching has struggled. Yeah. They're just a team that is going to rebuild, man. They really have no other option there, and they're going to go in full rebuild. I see them selling at the deadline.
I mean, yeah, you got to that's been the talk for the last couple of years, though. Selling Alonso, I guess McNeil. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to have to start moving guys.
You got some pieces, but I mean, the thing with them now is, they try and say, "Oh, spend." It's not really a desirable place to go. I mean, to be honest,
no one wants to go there. If they're going to choose a place in New York, they're going to come to the Yankees.
I listen to the fan all the time, and they're like putting all their chips in the bag that Juan Soto is going to come. I think he's going to stay a Yankee, man. He's having a great time. They're winning.
They're going to hand him a blank check, bro.
For sure.
He's not. Why leave? He loves it here.
Exactly.
He's built for Yankee Stadium.
Yep.
He loves the crowd because we're full of Dominicans. He loves it. He feels like every time he comes out, you hear all the Dominicans yelling for him. I mean, he's not going anywhere, man. He loves it here.
If you're going to stay in New York, you're going to stay with the Yankees, man. You're 100%. Not going to
unless you're going to a rebuilding Mets team. You don't want to be in a rebuild. You want to stay here where we have Garrett Cole for another 5 years, where we have Judge for another 6. Yep. We have Rizzo's going to resign. We'll have Verdugo back. Volpe's going to get a big contract. I mean, he's not leaving.
What's up, Nora? Hey, that babes. That smile.
What's up, Nora?
She's had a nice nap, solid nap.
Yeah, she's awake now. She's ready to go.
Tell everybody you're 7 months old. Time's flying by.
Dude, that's insane. That's actually insane. Like, that's nuts. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
7 months. Jeez.
Wild. Yeah.
That is wild, man. So, baseball, again, full swing. Yanks are playing good. Mets suck, as always. What else do you expect? I guess we'll get right into fucking hockey, man. Oh.
What a bad loss last night, man.
I mean, fucking ugly. Brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal.
And you know what? Even if we lost the game, I get if we lose the game and say it's like a 1-0, 2-1. All right. we didn't look like we were in that from the puck drop last night.
No, it wasn't like they played that bad. It was just like they couldn't they couldn't buy a goal last night, man.
No,
we have 4 breakaways. No one could put one back. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully, we got the ugly one out of the way and can come back.
Yeah, man. I hope so.
Laffy played his worst game as a Ranger, I think.
Scores on his own goalie.
Trouba has been fucking. I mean, Trouba is useless, man.
He keeps giving us horrible penalties, man.
Dude, he's taking like 9 penalties just in the playoffs.
Yeah, the guys in the box constantly, and we're paying the price for it, man.
It's bad. I think we got to put Miller back with Schneider because Miller's been getting lazy playing with Trouba again.
He is. No, for sure.
He's lazy. When they play together, they're lazy. Put him back with Schneider. I don't know, man. I think they got to shake things up. I think Rempe should be in the lineup, man. I really do.
Well, I mean, I was listening to MSG the other day again too, and I like the one idea the guy had. He said game 1, Florida's tough and physical. They should have had Rempe go out game 1, put down somebody, send a message that we're not screwing around. I know you don't want to necessarily eat the penalty minutes with them, but what?
But look what our fucking penalty kill's done.
Yeah, set the tone, man. Set the tone.
Hell yeah, I would have had him hit Bennett right away. First shift, throw him out there with Bennett, clean him.
Clean him, yeah.
Into the fucking boards, goodbye.
Take the major. It is what it is.
You kill it off, and 1 goal to us really shouldn't be a big deal.
Crowd would have went nuts, man.
Oh,
that would have. I mean, bit the crowd into it.
He could have played 6 minutes last night, but say halfway through the second when we don't have a shot on net throughout the second yet, and you put Rempe on the ice, immediately the crowd is back into it. It gives the Rangers some juice, but no, we're playing fucking VC, who's been a 0. Wenberg is fucking horrible. How did he miss that open net last night? That was worse than Strome.
I don't know.
That was worse than Strome 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That one still hurts me, man.
Dude, that was brutal, man. I mean, Wenberg has been fucking useless.
And to be honest, we got lucky on the goal call back because we pushed him into the goal.
Yeah, that was a really close call, man. It looked like his skate hit Igor first, and that's why they called it.
It was close.
It was definitely a close one. If that was in Florida, I don't think it gets overturned.
I was sitting on the couch watching it, and I'm like, I mean, I'm happy for it, but I think we got away with one there. That should have been a goal.
It was really a 1-0 game, man. Laffy's goal, the Laffy tip in was him trying to break away a pass, and it just happened to go 5-hole. And then the empty netter. I mean, Igor couldn't have been really any better. We couldn't capitalize, man. If you look at the stats throughout the game, we should have won. We had more scoring opportunities, just didn't capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we don't look like that again tomorrow, man. Because if we go down 2-0 going into Florida, we're in big. That could be a sweep. We're in big trouble. It's going to be
tough. It's going to be really tough. The only thing that gives me some hope is that a lot of Ranger fans are in Florida, man.
For sure.
There's going to be a lot of fans there.
And I still believe we have the best goalie in the league, man. I mean, he could single-handedly steal us at least one game, Without
a doubt.
I mean, we got to come out with fire tomorrow, man. We can't come out looking like that again, though. No way.
I'm telling you, there's got to be some shakeup, man. And another thing that's killing us is fucking Fox being hurt, man.
I know.
You could tell he's just in pain.
He's just not. Yeah.
He's not as fast. He's not thinking well. His leg has got to be killing him, man.
Yeah.
It sucks because he's our best defender when he's healthy. And
I know.
Seeing him still try, but he's not doing good sucks.
And then he took the puck to the face too.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Yeah, I was watching it on my way when I was driving.
Yeah, man. I mean,
he doesn't fucking shoot. I don't get it.
It happens every playoffs, man. I mean, the last series he did. I'll give him that. We don't put it up enough.
Dude, if you tell me Panarin's got the puck heading right towards the blue line, I can close my eyes and describe what's going to happen. He's going to go left. He's going to stop short and look for a pass back right. Every single fucking time.
And I get it. Like, you're the superstar. You don't want to be the selfish superstar, but sometimes you got to be the selfish superstar.
Be the fucking selfish superstar. Go fucking shoot. You think McDavid's thinking pass first? Fuck no. Nah. He's putting a shot on net and hoping that it rebounds or he gets it past. He can snipe. I don't know why he doesn't shoot anymore, man. It's pretty fucking ridiculous.
That was the old Kobe Bryant quote, man. It's like, I'm not passing the ball. You guys can get the rebounds.
Fucking A. Send someone down by the fucking front of the net. Have a guy like Kreider down there. Let Laffy or Trocheck sit down there and fucking throw shots.
Clearly it works. I would just have Kreider sitting there all game.
Yep.
I would have him sitting there all game.
I would too.
I mean, Tonight's matchup should be fun though. Oilers, Stars, man.
I think this is gonna be a good one, man. I think the Stars might take it, honestly.
I think so too. I really thought Vancouver was going to win that last game. I'm really surprised. It was close. They almost came back. It's 3-2.
It was a really good game.
Yeah, man. I mean, Dallas is just built to win, man.
They
got it. They got the hot goalie. They're playing well. Good defense.
They have they don't have many superstars coming into the season, but they just have a lot of depth.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah,
they have depth and guys that want to win, and that's really what you need at this point. You got to have guys that are healthy, want to win, and they're tough because the physical teams are one of the teams that come out. And look, last night we were not physical enough, and Florida bullied us around, and we lost.
Yeah, we took a lot of hits last night, man.
Took a lot of fucking hits.
Yeah.
And fucking, how about Mikola? Did you see him at the end clean Heedle?
Yeah.
What a scumbag. He's your ex-teammate, and you know he has a concussion issue. You're up 3-0 with 2 seconds left. The game was over, and you cleaned him.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, man.
They don't give a fuck. What an asshole. That was such a dick move. If I was on the Rangers next game, I would fucking kill him.
That's another guy, too, where, like I was saying before the series started, where, Heedle's health obviously is a concern, but you know what? They were gelling so well before he came, and I know he's not going to necessarily hurt your team, but when you have that chemistry and then you add somebody back to the lineup, sometimes that screws things up, man.
Yeah, I know it sucks because the refs are kind of after Rempe with everything, but just look, even in the Carolina series, they start off 2-0 with Rempe in the lineup. They win the next game without him, but you can see a dramatic drop off in physicality throughout the whole team.
I mean, yeah,
no one was as physical once he wasn't in the lineup.
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I mean, it's hard to miss.
He's fucking 6'9" on skates. He's huge. The guy's fucking massive, and he's just looking for a hit. And they, and it sucks because they love to call him for everything. But
they do. I know.
Whenever he's in the lineup, I mean, everyone plays a lot more physical when he's there.
I know.
It's just they feed off of that, and I feel like we lost that since he hasn't played.
I hate that all these games are 8:00 too, man. I'm struggling to stay up to watch.
Yeah, me too, man. I get up at 3:00 now for work. I'm fucking falling asleep at 11. I'm like, oh, this is gonna suck tomorrow.
Yeah,
I got to take a nap every game day. It's fucking
for sure. Yeah, it sucks, man.
Yeah, it is definitely brutal. Oh, it definitely sucks. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully we can clean that shit up tomorrow, man. We'll get into quick. I know we want to talk a little UFC and boxing too, but we'll talk about the Knicks first here.
They had a good run, man.
They had a run. They really did.
I was impressed, man. And a lot of those games versus Indiana, they kind of came down to the last couple of minutes. I know there was a couple blowouts, but a lot of those games could have went either way, man.
Definitely. If we're healthy, I think we sweep them.
I think it's a big difference. You're missing Mitch Robinson.
Yeah.
OG.
Brunson,
OG not playing was huge. I mean, I'll give him credit. He tried that last game, man.
Yeah, he just couldn't do it.
He just couldn't do it. Josh Hart too. Josh Hart, he had was a rib injury or something like that. I mean, that guy's your heart and soul. I mean, how about DiVincenzo, man? Dante went
fucking
off.
Phenomenal.
39 in the last game. I mean,
listen, they have pieces, man. They got to be healthy. If we have Mitch, think about everyone. We lost Bogdanovich, we lost Randall, we lost Mitch, OG, Hart was hurt, Brunson was banged up. I mean, we lost so many fucking. Yeah, it's true. We lost all of our stars. If we have Randall playing, even if we just have Randall playing, it's a different series against Philly and against Indiana. I think we're playing the Celtics right now. If we have Randall against Indiana,
I mean, ultimately, I think it's going to end up being probably Dallas, Boston. I'd imagine.
I think it's going to end up going that way. I just want to see Boston lose, to be honest.
So do I.
They're just a good team, man.
I hate Indiana too, though.
Because they're on a fucking fluke run. They beat the Bucks without Giannis and Dame, and now they're beating the Knicks with all their superstars being hurt.
So you know what, Tony? I'm actually all right with that though, because I think ultimately the Knicks' plan is I think you're going to see a package probably of like Bogdanovich, possibly Randall, possibly Mitch. I keep hearing that they're going to go for Devin Booker, man. If you can get Devin Booker, keep Hart.
Yeah.
Brunson, maybe add a
I love Booker. Tony knows I love Booker.
Add a cheaper big man. I mean, Yeah.
I'd love to get Luka. That's a trade package I would make for.
Luka's not going anywhere. He's going to get the max. He's eligible for like the max 300, whatever.
Dude,
first
375.
Yeah, he's
they were saying.
Me
and Tony were talking last night that as of like next year, I think it was Shea is going to be eligible for like $85 million a year.
Yeah, and he's going to get it because he's phenomenal. That was another good run for them too, man.
That's
what a
fucking
team!
Stupid. That's soccer money.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Oh, that is stupid money, man. That is stupid money.
I don't know.
I like our team, man. If we can bring everyone back, I think we'll be all right. If OG leaves, we're definitely gonna have to replace him with another guy.
We'll see what they do, man. There's people out there, and seeing how the Knicks made a run the playoffs. I mean, New York's always a desirable spot, anyways. But
yeah, just to play at MSG.
You can have some people coming in, man, on a little on the cheap side. You know.
I mean, Brunson's gonna help us out huge, dude. He's taking $100 million pay cut.
Huge, yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I
can't see why he'd want to. You know, where's he gonna go? I saw today that he might go to Philly. Why the fuck would you want to go to Philly? So Embiid could be hurt all playoffs, and you guys can fucking lose with Tobias Harris just running around getting cardio in. I mean, what the fuck?
I was hearing too. We might possibly try and trade with Brooklyn for Bridges. Yeah, that's a decent one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate that. I think Bridges is pretty good, man.
He's good. I heard Bruce Brown maybe too. That's a good scorer.
That's not a bad one either. Yeah, that's not a bad one either. I think
they're going to have options, man.
Yeah, they need another guy that could just score and play a little defense, man. They don't need another all-star. We have guys that can do that. If Randall's healthy, Brunson's healthy, and we have Mitch Robinson with Hartenstein, we got two bigs. We don't need that, you know.
I don't know, man. I kind of think I think Randall's going to go in a package somewhere. I don't see him on the team.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just it's a business. I mean, one day you think everyone loves him here and he's going to stay, and the next he's out in fucking Philly. He's gone. You know, like
I know. Yeah.
You just never know.
We'll see, man. They have a lot of capital they can use to move, so we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for the team, though, man. They're going in the right direction, and
definitely.
It's always good to see the Knicks in the playoffs, man. Makes it more exciting. I watched more basketball in the last month and a half than I have.
Hell yeah, years, man! Even on vacation, I was fucking everyone on the cruise, bunch of Knicks fans. We had this one guy, but they weren't streaming the games because they weren't all on ESPN, so they couldn't get them. They only have limited channels on Carnival. So this one guy had his laptop with him, and he bought the best internet package you could have, and was streaming the games. So he had it up on the bar, and everyone was fucking watching it on his computer. It was awesome. Yeah, the
guy's a legend.
Yeah, seriously, it was fucking awesome, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think it's going to be Dallas-Boston. I hope Dallas beats the shit out of them.
I'd like to see Kyrie kind of grab another one too. I like Kyrie with Luka, man. It's a good combo.
I like
a really good combo.
Dallas has been really good, man. Their defense has stepped up. You know they can score. Luka's been he hasn't even been going off like that, and they're still winning games.
He's nice, man. He's so good.
Yeah, he is so good, and his shot is off.
Yeah,
his shot is way off. You know.
Yeah.
But they look good, man. It's going to be a good series. Both series will be good. I mean, I think Boston wins in 5 or 6 in that one. But I could definitely see Dallas. I could see Dallas winning it all, honestly.
For sure. Definitely. Yeah. That's what that.
Kyrie's nice. Any UFC boxing you want to talk about? Any fights over the weekend, right?
We got Jake Paul Tyson coming up soon.
Yeah. What is that, July, right? July?
Yeah, I think it's the 1st or something like that.
And we got McGregor Chandler, right? In June?
That's in June. Yeah, June has a lot of good fights, man. I don't have the exact card handy, but I know there's a lot of good ones coming up here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get together for some of these fights, man. Paul, I already told you, Paul Tyson, I'm going to have everyone over here. We're definitely watching that fight.
Oh, yeah. Listen to the 6-1 card, 302. You got Islam's fighting Poirier, Strickland's fighting Costa. Yeah, that's a good card, man. That's a nice one. Okay. Yeah, and then the end of the month is I don't know when he's going to get a title shot. Yeah, I heard that Conor has a specific plan when he comes back. He wants to do the Chandler fight, which I think he wins that fight. I think he wins. And then I heard that he's going to try and do the BMF. He wants to fight Diaz. He's going to do a trilogy with Diaz when Diaz is done doing his boxing. Because him and Diaz is fighting Masvidal in boxing soon too.
Damn, there's a lot of good fights coming up then, man.
Somebody else just accepted a boxing fight too from UFC. I forget who it was. Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
I'm trying to think.
I'll have to get back to you guys on that. I heard it the other day though. They accepted the fight. It was a UFC fight. I forget. I remember saying like it was actually a UFC fighter that can throw too. Somebody's fight. Whoever's fighting Cesar Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez.
Tony might know. I don't know off the top of my head.
I forget who it is.
I'd have to look.
I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, that could be true. He's been saying that for a while.
But Nate's going to come back for the one-off for the trilogy. It's definitely, he'll get paid for that. He'll come back for that for sure.
Definitely. All these guys, when they get paid, they don't give a shit.
Oh, Darren Till. That's who it was.
Gotcha.
Darren Till can throw, man. I mean, he's not in the worst shape either. I mean, Anderson Silva held his own when he boxed. He didn't do that bad either.
Yeah.
And honestly, Tyron Woodley had good fights with Jake Paul too. I mean,
that wasn't a bad fight. I mean, Paul won, but it really wasn't a bad fight.
He held his own for a little bit, man. I mean,
for sure.
Still questionable in that knockout one, but
yeah.
There's so many theories on that, man. That he did the signal, put the glove down. I mean,
yeah, you just never know. I'm excited, man. I think the Paul Tyson fight is gonna be awesome.
I wish it wasn't an exhibition, though.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought they said it's going to be.
I thought it was an exhibition.
No, I thought it was going to be a full, just regular. It was going to be a regular match.
If it's a full fight, that's great. I hope so because
I'm pretty sure it's a full match.
I thought it was exhibition because I was pissed off because I was reading it, and when I was reading about it, they were saying it was an exhibition and
pro fight.
There's going to be no winner, and I'm like, how do you keep doing these fights where there's no winner?
Yeah, it's just so fucking stupid. Why even fight? What are you fighting for? Just to beat the shit out of each other? Like, no, who's gonna knock someone the fuck out?
That's like when Tyson fought Roy Jones again.
Yeah,
it was an exhibition. Mike Tyson whooped his ass. Like, come on.
Yeah, it was cool to see it because like both of them have been out of it for a while, but
yeah,
that's not what's happening now. Paul called him out. I want to see them fucking fight. Tyson knockouts allowed. Dude, that's gonna be awesome. We're definitely getting together for this fight. 100%.
Tyson wants to eat that guy's heart, man. Like literally rip it out of his chest.
I think it's gonna be fucking awesome. I think it's gonna be such a good fight, man.
Oh man,
I can't wait. I'm definitely excited for that.
I know people hate Jake Paul, man, but I think he's good for boxing. I think he is.
You got to give him credit, man. He's built his name up. He's given the sport a lot of fucking views.
I think so too. The short rounds definitely favor Tyson.
100%. I mean, he's gonna go against a younger guy than Jones, but when he fought Jones, he didn't even look tired until it was over.
Dude, he looked. I don't know if he was still in fight mode. I think he could have won another couple rounds.
Yeah, by the time they were interviewing him, he was out of breath and
then he was gassed. Yeah,
but I mean, shit. If he can get this done, I think if Tyson wants to win, he's got to beat him in the first 3 to 4 rounds. He's got to. I think he's got to beat him early. I think he's.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see this. If Paul does win the fight, I can see this being like a point thing. I don't think it's gonna be a knock. I don't think he's gonna knock him out.
No, I don't think he'll knock Tyson out. If he did, I mean, it would be crazy.
We'll see, man. I mean, fucking Tyson's no joke, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Mike Tyson.
I don't care how old he is, man. I've been seeing his trainings, man. I do not want to be hit by that guy. Not even a little bit.
No fucking way, man. Not a motherfucking chance.
But, yeah, man.
I think that's all we got for tonight, man. We want to just hop on, give a little content for the night. We'll definitely be back on next week. It might just be me and Steven again because Mike will be on vacation, but hopefully next week, this time next week. Yeah, definitely, Mike. I know he's not in here. But, again, hopefully this time next week, Rangers are up 2-1 or 3-1, and we don't have to fucking worry about anything.
We sure hope so, man. I mean, I've been doing the no jersey thing too, man, but I might have to start popping one on, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I haven't worn a jersey once.
Nora's got to put her jersey on. It's been a little bit, so.
Oh, yeah, who's fighting at SummerSlam? I haven't even paid attention to WWE in a while.
So I know I think they're in Saudi Arabia this weekend for King of the Ring, which is cool. That's always a fun time. I could definitely see Roman coming back. So my theory with the bloodline, at least right now, is Solo keeps saying that he's talking to Roman and he's okay and all this and that, and I think he's going to come back and say he hasn't talked to him at all. I think we're going to get bloodline versus bloodline. I think it's going to be Roman, Jimmy J, and I think it's going to be Solo, Tonga, and whoever else.
Yeah.
I think we got Bloodline versus Bloodline, which would be dope. Or that could be Survivor Series too. But I think we definitely get Roman back. I think we got Charlotte coming back.
Cool, man. That should be good.
Yeah, it should be a good time, man. SummerSlam's always it's one of the big ones, man. One of the big four.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. Yeah, it's always been fun. I mean, I remember watching it growing up. It was always a good one.
I think Roman's going to he's going to come back still heel, but I mean, the crowd's going to pop. He's going to be a heel face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll definitely go triple platinum. That'll be crazy.
Yeah, it should be a good time though, man. But yeah, the King of the Ring is always fun. I'm glad they brought it back. I'm sure Gunther's going to win, and I'm not sure for the women, honestly, but we'll see, man. It should be a fun time.
So, all right, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate y'all
Tony,
as always.
Come on every fucking week. Stop hiding.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about your Giants, man. We'll be here to talk about them.
Yeah, we'll get you on as a guest, man. For anyone who doesn't know, Tony's going to be starting his own shit as well soon. He'll be on here going live too. Might not be on Facebook, but he'll be on YouTube. We'll get it going. Right. We'll promote him when he's on. We'll have him on. Talk some shit.
Baby Nora.
Yeah, we'll get Baby Nora in the mix again. But thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week, man. Good show, dude.
All right, guys.
Peace.